Hey y'all, welcome to Erica the Queen's Tarot. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. I appreciate you guys. As always, I am at work, so please excuse the noise you may hear in the background. This is out of my control right now. I'm here to give you guys a general reading. This is for all signs of the zodiac. Please only take the messages that you can relate to, alright? Let's see what messages we have. We're starting off with what's the vibe. Alright, ooh, burn bridges, a lack of trust, disloyal turn background. There are some people you cannot trust. These are disloyal people. These are people that you found out were not really for you. Some people were faking it. They really don't fuck with you the way that you thought, okay? This can be a lover, a family, a friend, a co-worker, somebody you just don't deal with anymore. You turned your back on this person. You turned your back on these people. You took these matches and you burned that bridge. They are not able to contact you. They are not able to get in communication. They're not able to get in contact with you to communicate, all right? You found out who these people were. Yep, you turned your back on some people here. Yep, good for you. Because they were toxic. These are toxic people you can't trust. They were full of drama, arguments. You were incompatible, okay, with these people. I hear poison. Poison. These people were definitely toxic for you. They were beyond toxic. These are people who really didn't like you. They acted like they were for you, but when you talked about things you wanted to do for yourself, things you wanted to engage in, things that you wanted to really, bring to fruition, they acted as if they were happy for you, but really these were fake smiles, okay? Smiling faces. Yeah, these people were liars. Look, a divine masculine as well. There was a relationship here. This person was hating on you. They were hating on the fact that you wanted more out of your life because this person is stagnant. Not only the divine masculine, okay, your friends and family are also not that happy for you either. Let me tell you. Soulmate and nightlife. All they want to do is party. Okay, these are people who always want to be in the streets. This definitely this divine masculine. I'm being told that this divine masculine is your soulmate, or they were your soulmate at one point in time. Yeah, in toxic nightlife, this person, these people only wanted to go out. They only wanted to have a good time. They were never ready to just, be at home, or, they didn't want the life that you want. These people want to party all the time. They do. These are not your people. Nope. You're on a whole different level. It says shattered, broken, nightmares, failures. Yeah, because these people tried to turn down whatever you were trying to do with your life. These people didn't really want to hear you talk about yourself. They are envious of you. Yeah, resentful, competitive, discontent. And I'm picking up family heavy as well. And this person you were thinking was your soulmate, this person was jealous of you, and they probably did shit to hurt you on purpose. Yeah, they resent your strength because they don't have any. Some people want to stick to the old you, okay? And I think that a lot of you have grown past that. Listen, when I say you've grown past it, epiphanies and possibilities, you knew that you had to move on with your life. You knew that you had to get rid of some people in order for you to glow up, all right? These people were nothing but a distraction to you. Whatever you do, continue to follow your dreams. Make up your mind that that's what you want to do and move forward. Believe in yourself, okay? Don't let anybody steal the spark from you. Don't let anybody try to bring you down to stay where they are. Because it's like these people are on a hamster wheel. They keep going round and round and round doing the same shit. And you're ready to step out of your comfort zone. And a lot of people are jealous of that. They're jealous of your life, okay? Because you have harmony in your life. Yeah, you have balance, you have peace, you're happy, okay? You're happy without this masculine energy, this fake-ass soulmate that was in your life, all right? Fake-ass friends, too. I'm telling you, they're full of drama, and all they want to do is party. Paranoid. Yeah, these people are paranoid for the simple fact that you don't want to deal with them. Because you have burned the bridges, because you're not in their energy, in their space anymore, okay? You realize that these are not your people. So you did what was best for you, and you moved away from them, and they're not liking it. Isolation. Yes, these people are feeling isolated. Rejection, left alone, self-inflicted. They caused this themselves, though. They brought this on themselves. You are rejecting people. Yeah, places and things, too. You no longer go to people's houses, people's events. You're staying to yourself. These are people you cannot trust. Tension. These people are getting headaches, they're stressed out, they're getting migraines, they're worried. Look, worried and paranoid. Yep, because you took your energy back. And let me tell you, they didn't think that you would do that, baby. I'm telling you. They didn't think that you would take your energy away. They didn't think that you would find the strength to step away from them and forge your own path. They always saw you as the person you once were when you were struggling, when you were down and out, when you needed help. But now you're bringing yourself up on all these unimaginable levels that they didn't even see for you. But you saw them for yourselves. These people are very fake. We have masks, hiding, concealing, deception. Fake ass people. Toxic ass people, envious ass people, okay? These people are wearing a mask. I kid you not. Look what's on the bottom of my other day. Masked. If I'm lying, I'm fucking flying. These people are jealous of you. They're envious of you, of your strength. You're beautiful, handsome, you're talented, you're always happy, you're established. Some of you have very good jobs, you have a career, you have your own business. So guess what they're doing? Sipping the tea, gossiping, running their mouth, bringing you up, when really they should be focused on their own life. Okay? People have the nerve to sit and conversate about other people when they have other shit that they can be tuning into. Okay? Things that they need to fix, like staying out of the nightlife and getting their lives together. Okay? Let's see what else we got. Denial. Yeah. This person is masculine or feminine, and your energy is definitely in denial that you have given up to them, given up on them. Yep, they're in denial. They have unhealthy cycles and addictions. Yeah, this person has unhealthy cycles and addictions. They're in an unhealthy cycle. But they're hiding it, trying to hide it very well. Evaluation. You're evaluating the people that's in your life. Look, feed out what doesn't serve you. Reevaluate the situation. You did reevaluate the situation. You knew that these people were spreading rumors. They were gossiping. They were very nosy. People would try to get you to go out with them just so they could find out about your life, especially if you broke up with someone. These are people who pretend to be your best friend and family, but really they're nosy and they want you to be on their level of unhappiness that they feel in their everyday life, okay? These people are definitely unhappy and they are not for you because you're seeing possibilities. You're believing in yourself and they're stuck. They're stuck in a rut. Same focus, same shit they've been worried about. Awakening, I kid you not. Listen, a realization, shift, or discovery. You have discovered that these people are not for you. You have found yourself. You are moving forward without these people. You are moving further than they thought you would. And I'm telling you, they are envious of your glow up, envious of your strength. They wish that they had your strength. Realignment is here. Shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. Yep. Some of you stopped believing that these people were for you. You started getting the energy of these people. It felt weird being around them. Every time you brought up something, it would just go silent, or people would just give it a little smirk. You know, they weren't really deep down inside happy for you. What else? I'm gonna move to another deck. Lovers. Look, sacrifice. You sacrifice, look, this nightlife. You sacrifice this nightlife, and people really are upset. Your friends, especially since you don't want to go out all the time anymore. Let me tell you. Some of you may have given up a life. Some of you may have been strippers. This is a side note for some of you. Some of you may have gambled a lot. They want you to engage in all of this toxic shit that they're into, okay? They have unhealthy habits that you don't want to, be involved with anymore. You're trying to grow. Sacrifice says giving up something now for a future reward. What did I just say before I even read this? You're giving up shit that you really know does not work for you because you want to move forward with your life. The card that fell out was Lovers, and it fell over isolation and soulmate. Let me tell you, you've even given this person a break. You listen. You left everybody out in the cold, baby. You are dealing with yourself. You're alone right now. Not lonely, just alone. People seem to get that confused. You're alone, you're finding yourself, you're evaluating the people around you. You've come up with a conclusion that these people are not for you. Even the person you were laying next to was your enemy. He or she was also envious of you. They're envious of your harmony, your balance, your peace. These people are stressed out, getting migraines because you found out who they really were. They're always watching you. They're insecure about themselves because you're attractive and because you want more out of life. You left these people behind, and some of them want to come in with an apology, forgiveness through mutual understandings. Look, they're going to say, oh, well, I understand that you got to work a lot. I know you can't hit the club no more. You can't hit the casino anymore. I get it. They're lying. They're lying. They just want to make you feel bad. They're lying. They want you to come back to where the fuck they are. And that's going down a couple notches. I don't think that you need to do that. All right, I don't think that you need to do that. You need to continue forging your own path because you can't trust these people. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. I'm telling you, if you continue to make all the right decisions, you will be successful on every level, especially financially. Yeah, people are talking, running their mouths. Family members are talking amongst each other. This person that you left behind, this lover, they're talking about you like you feel as if you're better than them, but I don't get energy of that. I just think you want more for yourself. What else do we have for the collective? Yeah, death to all them situations. The death card is here. Death, clear as day. This situation is dead. These people are becoming dead to you. Not, you know, not a literal death, but their energy, all the shit that they've been doing, all this toxic, unhealthy cycles that they're engaging in, you don't want to deal with it. You are isolating yourself, okay? Because you found out that that's where your harmony, your peace is, your happiness is, okay? You don't need to be around people who aren't true to you. People who are jealous of you, you know, moving up in life. These are not your people, okay? Let me get a couple more. And then I'm going to use one last deck after this. Oh, Spirit gave me 3. Look, King of Wands, 2 of Swords. Well, Spirit gave me 3, yes. Okay. The King of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. Yes, you're rejecting people, okay? You're no longer in this confusing energy. You know exactly what you need to do. You know that you need to evolve and get away from these people. You need to evolve into higher heights, okay? These people they really want to communicate with you and tell you how they're feeling, but they're not. They're going to continue to lie and act like they don't give a fuck that you're shining. They really do, and they're jealous, envious of this. I'm telling you, some people are in competition with you because you're the Empress. You're the Empress. Yep, you're definitely in your power. You're healing, and some of these people have yet to heal. They're not going to heal. They just want to stay stuck in this routine, on this hamster wheel. Look, seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up and date, third-party temptation. That's this divine masculine that's in your energy. They're still out here doing the same shit. This person may come to you and act like they've changed, but I'm telling you, and I'm going to keep showing you these mask cards, because not only is this divine masculine, but these people you hang around are fake as fuck. They're fake. Let's get a couple more. Wedding rings and old school. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. So some of you do think about how you've given a lot to these people you've grown up with, that you used to listen to record players like cassettes with, people that you grew up with, family and friends you met when you were a little girl or boy. These are people who are very definitely fake. I'm getting energy of someone, for a couple of you or maybe one of you, that this person who's envious of you and in competition with you, they see that you have the strength to leave this masculine behind, and they're jealous of that because this is a person who puts up with somebody's bullshit all the time, okay? This person in this third party, ooh, I said third party, okay? It can also be a family member. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone that they're dealing with, but it definitely is with this masculine dealing with someone. Temptation. This person couldn't fight temptation. Nope. And whoever that your person is dealing with, this divine masculine or divine feminine, the person they're dealing with hates your guts. They're in competition with you. They watch you. They get headaches as well because they know that this person still loves you. Even laying next to them, they can feel energy that this person doesn't really want to be with them. That's their own fault, because I'm not going to sit and lay with somebody who I know doesn't really want me. You have a lot of people that's jealous of you and watching you. Look, camera, reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. I'm telling you, you are no longer the sweetheart that you used to be. I mean, you are, but you definitely set a boundary with people. You definitely did. All right. Let's get a few cards to see how they're really, really feeling about you, though. And the deepest, in the deepest part of their heart, how are they feeling about the collective? Okay, and the deepest part of their hearts, how are they feeling about the collective? These people here, how are they feeling about the collective? All right, I got about 7. Emotional storm. Look, a lot of these people are stressed, I'm telling you. Turmoil, unstable, affected. Sorrow, loss, grief, and depression. Look, They are stressed out. They're exhausted. You're exhausted of that bullshit, and they're exhausted about thinking about you, knowing they can't have you, knowing they can't have your friendship back either, knowing that you don't deal with them and y'all grew up in the same fucking house. Mistakes. These people know that they made a mistake by talking about you, running their mouth about you, because now they see that you're on the up and up, that you're coming up, that you're building yourself up, and they want to be a part of that, but you have set a boundary. You have cut people the fuck off. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. That's this third party. They're clinging to you. They want to start over, but they feel empty. They feel bored with this other person, but you're resisting them, okay? Not because, oh, I know I love them and I really want to be with them. No, you're resisting them because you're putting yourself first, okay? And this person is also suppressing their emotions because they are now with someone who they don't want to be with, okay? I'm telling you the truth. They don't want to be with this person. They think about you nonstop. Look, it's at the bottom of this deck, clingy. Old exes, dead relationships, old ways. Yeah, they're stuck in their old ways. There is no coming back. You sacrifice the love that you have for them for the love for yourself. And that's always a win. Look, consequences. Ooh, this is the angel number that you guys need to pay attention to, and you might be seeing it. I also see 1515. Some of you may have a 15-year-old child. Your birthday may be on the 15th. Something about 15 is significant. But I see consequences here. Consequences for the shit that they've done to you. The universe is actually putting people on their ass. Family, friends, co-workers, lovers, all of them. They made these bad choices. They chose to gossip about you because you wanted to be different, and maybe you lacked somewhere and they talked about it instead of trying to lift you up. Okay, we have salty, bitter, angry, petty. Yeah, some of them are being petty. Some of them may, be making posts online trying to, throw shade, but really you're ignoring that shit, and they can't stand that either. They're bitter about your growth. I'm telling you. And this person that you're with is a psychopath that you were with. They're a psychopath, but you blocked them because they're stagnant. You started nurturing yourself. I'm telling you. So the card that we have is 1515, and it says rest, nourishment. Didn't I just say nourish yourself? You've been nourishing yourself. Boundaries, rejuvenation, healing, peace. That's what you have in your life. I'm telling you, these people can't stand it. It's okay to prioritize yourself and take time to rest. Cancel plans. Listen, where is it? Where is it? Cancel plans. Stop dealing with these toxic people. It says cancel plans if they are overwhelming, and instead recharge with a cozy evening. Nourish your body with good food, sleep, and relaxation. I have to find this card. Where is it? 1 second, because I like to make sure y'all know that I don't just do these readings for nothing. All right, recharge is here somewhere. Where is recharge? Maybe it was there when I was shuffling, but you guys definitely need to, recharge. You definitely need to, stay on the right path, away from these people. I'm telling you, you need to get more sleep. You need to relax. What fears or doubts are holding me back, and how can I overcome them to take a leap of faith towards positive change? How you can, get past these, everything that's holding you back, and so you can have a positive change, is by identifying the problem. And the problem is these people. The problem is their bad habits and them trying to drag you back into it, okay? What you can do to overcome this is stay on a steady path to your joy, to your happiness. Keep blocking these people out, okay? I don't care how much of a denial they're in. You need to continue to block these people out. That's the way that you get over this. That's the way you move past this shit. That's the way that you overcome this, okay? Isolation, balance, peace, happiness. And the last card, focus on yourself, the number one, because you are number one. You are number one. Okay, some of your lives may be chaotic. I know mine is a little bit. And the reason I say that is because Spirit had me to look down and my cards are all over the place. But hey, I am who I am. It says independence, confidence, authenticity, new beginnings, self-pursuit. Yep. Pursuit of happiness. I'm on my pursuit of happiness. And I know everything that glitters ain't always gonna be gold. Yep. Because some of these people around you were trying to be so much more than they really were, when really they were indulging in this nightlife, because that was the only thing that they had to make them feel like they meant something. But you're the type of person you can go within and find strength and love. And these people don't like that. They don't like that shit. I'm telling you. This one says, this is your time to focus on yourself. Embrace your independence and stand confidently in your truth. Listen, I just said all of this. Unapologetic. Okay, y'all, sorry. I can't get this word out. Unapologetically be you. New beginnings are on the horizon, making this the perfect moment to start fresh and pursue your dreams with renewed energy. What did I just say? Stop worrying about love. Stop worrying about friends. Stop worrying about family. These fake ass people that's wearing masks. Continue to reject them. You don't want to go out. I don't want to be around you because all you're trying to do is be in my business. They want to be in your business, my love. Running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Listen. Run from these motherfuckers. Get out of their way. You know, forge your own path. Keep moving ahead of them. Get out the way. Ghost these people. Disappear. Be Houdini. Get the fuck up out of there. Family. What did I just say? Intuitively, you know that your family is fake as fuck. Cloudy judgment. Listen. Your vision was cloudy when it came to family because these are people you love, people you grew up with, and you just didn't want to believe that they didn't have the best for you. They didn't want the best for you. But you're creating distance in between these people, and they're stressed out about it. This person that you were with does hope that they can come back to you one day, but this person is dishonest, deceptive, and they do trickery, okay? They do want a second chance. But a lot of them, even including the people in your family, friends, co-workers who had a close relationship to you, they are indulging in drugs and alcohol. Look, this one says ecstasy. They could be doing hard drugs, I'm telling you. But this person that you were with, this in a relationship with, they're chasing thrills, good times. So don't let them come back into your life. You're too pure for that, okay? Apologies. They want to apologize to you. Forgiveness, return, sorry. Not even just this person you are in a relationship with. Family and friends want to apologize to you too, okay? Because they see you're growing and they want to be in your energy. That's my message I have for you guys. I hope that you were able to relate. If so, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you do watch it, just go ahead and like it for the sake of liking it. You watched it. I mean, come on, y'all. Help a girl out. But I appreciate you all. I will be back tomorrow for another reading. Not tonight, but tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.